In Ozamiz City, you're watching One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with information, news, sports, and public affairs. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. Serving you with love. Ang telebisyong pangmasa. One TV News Channel. One TV News Channel. One TV special report.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. We proceed to literacy. Petition to request first reading. Number 1, letter dated March 18, 2025 from OIC City Planning and Development Coordinator endorsing for approval the application of backyard BCKYRD 58 restaurant for the renewal is special use permit to operate in Barangay 50 District. And may I be allowed to read the number 2, which is the same issue of application letter dated March 18, 2025 from the OIC City Planning and Development Coordinator endorsing for approval the application of barcode for the renewal of special use permit to operate at Oak Hill Park in Barangay Katarungan, Manabay. Sir, with the kind indulgence of Honorable Chiso, the Chairman of the Committee on Zoning, I move on this motion to approve this in the first reading. Honorable Chair, and be referred to the Committee on Zoning, Committee on Health, Public Health, Sanitation, Committee on Trade, Commerce, Industry, and Committee on Barangay Affairs, and Committee on Laws, Rules, and Style, to conduct the public hearing. I talked to the mayor last night, inquiring about our activity this Thursday and Friday, with the being aware that we'll have the PAG-OBLIGAR to be hosted by our province of Central from March 26 up to March 30. And he told me that tomorrow we'll be going to Orquita in afternoon, but Thursday and Friday we have no activity. We are not required to go to Orquita, so I would like to schedule a public hearing on our ECP application. We had 3 applications in the previous session, which we have not yet conducted a public hearing due to our activities in the NGO. Those 3 applications shall be taken in a public hearing this coming March 28, Friday at 1:30 o'clock in the afternoon, together with these 2 applications of BCKYRD 58 and barcode represent. So 5 issue applications will be considered in our joint committee hearing and public hearing on Friday, Karong Business, at 1:30 o'clock in the afternoon. So I would like to request members of the joint committees to come for this joint committee hearing and public hearing. With that, if there are no objections to our schedule on Friday, may I proceed to the next item, letter D, message and communications. Number 1, notice of complaint dated March 13, 2025 from Pampunong Barangay Evelyn L. Ricardas, the affected barangay, and the corresponding response letter dated March 13, 2025 from Dennis Lison Neri, Miss Owner of BCKYRD 58 Restaurant, on the subject of noise disturbance. Honorable Sir, the BCKYRD will be one of the issue applicants which we will tackle this Friday. In the public hearing, we will have to hear this complaint because there was a complaint from Dr. Paderanga, a neighbor of this establishment, we have also to invite Tura Palanga to her side on the complaint against the BCKYRD President Surang Promotion. So, with that, in the meantime, this number one complaint will be duly acknowledged and recorded to the Council Officer, but this will be included in a public hearing this coming Friday at 1:30 o'clock in the afternoon. So I proceed with number 2, Officer. Number 2, dated March 18, 2025 from Ramon Martin B. Nakalaban Sr., presenting the heirs of Mateo Bernard Sr. with subject follow-up on payment for institution property covering 30,519 square meters being used as indicated bus and chief return of subsidy involving the amount of 3,051,900 pesos. This, I think, may be new to everybody, but I have a certain familiarity with this request on Officer because I was the previous lawyer of the owner of this property. I was the pro bono lawyer of the two tenants who claim ownership of this property, which later on was being evacuated by the LGO when the mayor was the father of our esteemed colleague, Honorable Loli Benchipres, Mayor Binamin Puentes. At the time where they evacuated the property owned by the Bernards, but there was already a title in the name of the tenants, the two tenants. I think Sabila, surname Sabila and Rua, so in the meantime, I move to refer this to the Committee of Finance and Profession and committee chaired by this representation and Committee on Ways and Means served by Honorable Attorney Daniel to coordinate with the State Minister's Office for the treatment of this request of the heirs of Mateo Bernard Sr.
Item number 2 be referred to the Ways and Means Committee.
Committee on Finance and Profession and Committee on Ways and Means chaired by Honorable Daniel.
Noted. Next item, item number 2.
Yes, thank you. Number 3, dated March 14, 2025, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, CAAP, protest from the Office City Mayor requesting for the prohibition of air activities in the Barangay Sinago, Malabang, muli kay Kailangan, Labo, Aguada, Barangay Santa Cruz and San Roque, Bagay Tranpo, Villacasulo and Mendino, including kite flying and use of laser lights during airport operating hours. Honorable Sir, this request from the CAAP is important because this concerns the safety of our riding passengers of our aircraft going to and from Ozamiz, Honorable Sir, and I recommend that this will be referred to the Committee of Barangay Affairs to conduct a meeting on this with the barangays concerned mentioned by the CAAP. Honorable Sir, I would like also to ask our legal department to draft an ordinance if necessary. It will become law para ma-observe sa itong mga barangays na di na magpalapad ang mga kites o paggamit sa laser lights nga maka-hinder sa vision atong pilot sa mga plano. So, in the meantime, I recommend, I know our barangay captains are very proactive. They are always willing to help every government agency in the conduct of their job in the city. So, lagmit, mahimo ni sa atong mga kapitan, pinagig ang konsehal Dul Calmalion sa lang meeting, from bring out ni pamatakaan dahil hinaling ang patagad. Otherwise, we shall have an ordinance on this matter on the budget. So, may I proceed? If there are no other comments from my colleagues, I proceed to number 4, resolutions of the NAAPRUBAHAN of Ozamiz Oriental, taking action on the following decision of Ozamiz City. Resolution number 9425, approving our ordinance 1314-2024-A, institutionalizing Ozamiz City Special Decision, defining its commission purpose and appointing funds thereof. Letter B, resolution number 975, approving our ordinance 175-2024, regulating the installation of wires, cables, and other foreign attachments on poles within the jurisdiction of Ozamiz City. And letter C, resolution number 9825, approving our ordinance number 1316-2024, providing for the rules and regulations governing the inspection, calibration, and selling of liquid fuels dispensing pumps, refilling, dealing, and retailing of liquefied petroleum gas in Ozamiz City, providing penalties and charges thereof, and possess other purposes. Letter D, resolution number 910-25, approving our ordinance number 1322-2024, authorizing the local executive to grant financial assistance to the beneficiaries of the Malubang housing project of the local government of Ozamiz. And letter A, resolution number 100-25, approving our ordinance number 1322-2024B, authorizing the adoption of Citizen Officer Order number 28, series of 2024 and related payment incentive, providing guidance therefore. Honorable Sir, this resolution of our NAAPRUBAHAN of Ozamiz Oriental are approving the various ordinances we enacted in the city government of Ozamiz City, Honorable Sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ordinances. So, in the meantime, Honorable Sir, I move to that this resolution of the NAAPRUBAHAN be urinated with thanks in the record of City Council, Honorable Sir.
You move that this be
Urinated.
duly noted. Okay. On item number 4 for A, B, C, D, and E, move with the Honorable Majority Floor Leader that this be just duly noted.
Thank you, Honorable Sir. There are no committee reports submitted on my table. We proceed to item number 9. We proceed to letter C, whereby we have 8 approved sessions, Honorable Sir. I may start the first approved session. For our concurrence adoption, the joint resolution of the OPO, DRRMC, and CADAC of Ozamiz City, resolution granting authority to the city mayor for the release of confidential funds and for the formulation and implementation of program, policies, and activities relevant to national security, and a based order of Ozamiz City approved during the joint meeting of Ozamiz City based on the council of Ozamiz City and the Office Council, CADAC, and City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, CDRRMC. I move to adopt and concur with this resolution number HOJ-001 for approval na proceeding with distribution to the Chair.
Move for its approval on the first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Mr. Due to the public interest and for the President of the Society, I move to approve this concurrence of adoption of this resolution number HOJ-001 for approval na second and final reading, waiving the internal rules, Mr.
For public interests, move with the Honorable Majority Floor Leader that we have to concur in approve of this resolution, the OPOC resolution, as being presented. This resolution granting authority to the city mayor for the release of confidential funds and for the formulation and implementation of program, projects, and activities or PPS relevant to the national security and the peace and order of Ozamiz City. This was approved during the joint meeting of the Ozamiz City Peace and Order Council or POC Ozamiz City, the Anti-Drug Abuse Council or the CAAP, and the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council on January 20, 2025 at Asenso Ozamiz Session Hall, Senator Ozamiz, Memorial Building, Ozamiz City. Is there any comment or further remarks regarding this resolution? Having none, move by the majority floor leader to approve of this resolution. Motion approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The next joint council resolution, first endorsement of March 17, 2025, a resolution approving the utilization of full supplies expense in amount of 5 million pesos under Peace and Order and Public Safety Program budget for the year 2025. Mr. I move to concur and adopt this resolution of the joint council meeting of the POC, CAAP, and the RNC for approval and proceeding with reservations.
Move for its approval at the first reading with reservation. Motion approved.
Due to the urgent demand of public interest to maintain our Peace and Order Program and Publicity Program or AG of Ozamiz, I move the motion to approve the adoption and concurrence of this resolution number 25 HEBG-002 for approval na second and final reading waiving internal rules and procedure.
Due to the urgency of this resolution and for public interests, the Honorable Majority Floor Leader is passing this to adopt and concur this OPOC resolution number 2025 HFOG-002. That is a resolution approving the utilization of food supplies expense in the amount of 5 million under Peace and Order and Public Safety Program budget for the year 2025. Approved during the joint meeting of the Ozamiz City Peace and Order Council or the POC Ozamiz City, the Anti-Drug Abuse Council or the CAAP, and the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council on January 20, 2025 at Asenso Ozamiz Session Hall, Senator Jose F. Ozamiz Memorial Building, Ozamiz City. Move by the Honorable Majority Floor Leader to concur and adopt this resolution. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Approving decision number 3 for first endorsement dated February 17, 2025 for our concurrence and approval, the OPOC resolution number 25-HCPG-003/2025, the resolution approving the reprogramming, revision of the communication equipment program in the amount of 2,400,000 pesos under capital outlay of the Peace and Order Public Safety budget for year 2024 to the maintenance and other operating expenses of the Peace and Order and Public Safety budget for the year 2025, approved during the joint meeting of the Ozamiz City POC, CAAP, and CDRMC. Obviously, I move to concur and adopt this resolution for the first reading, for approval and first reading with reservations.
There is a motion from the Honorable Majority Floor Leader to concur and adopt this resolution as being presented on the first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Officer. Due to the demand public interest to sustain our program of the maintenance of our peace and order and our public safety, Officer, I move to approve this resolution number 25-ACPG-003 for approval and second and final reading to adopt resolution and concur with resolution for the second and final reading waiving the rules, Officer.
For public interests, the Honorable Majority Floor Leader move to concur and adopt this resolution approving the reprogramming reversion of the communication equipment program in the amount of 2,400,000 under the capital outlay of the Peace and Order and Public Safety Budget year 2024 to the maintenance and other operating expenses of the Peace and Order and Public Safety Budget year 2025, approved during the joint meeting of the Ozamiz City Peace and Order Council or POC, Ozamiz City, of the Anti-Drug Abuse Council or the CAAP, and the City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, CDRRMC, on January 20, 2025. Move for its adoption and concurrence of this request resolution. Any comment, remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Upon session number 4, resolution approving the utilization of 5 million pesos from the 2025 Local Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Fund Investment Plan for food supplies expenses. Honorable Chair, I move to concur and adopt this resolution of the joint council meeting of the POC and DRRMC for approval of the proceeding with reservations. Honorable Chair.
For approval of the first reading with reservations, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Due to the urgent need, demand, and public interest, I move to adopt and concur with resolution number 1 of the POC and CDRNC, the allocation of 5 million pesos from the 2025 Local Disaster Reduction and Management Fund Investment Plan for food supply expenses for approval na second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Honorable Chair.
For public interests, the Honorable Majority Floor Leader is passing this on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Upon session number 5, resolution reverting the funds, other maintenance, and other operating expenses for the procurement of automated external defibrillators, EEDs, in the amount of 1,530,500 pesos to capital outlay. Honorable Chair, I am the motion to adopt and concur with this resolution of the City Disaster Risk and Management Council for approval and proceeding with reservations. Honorable Chair.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Due to urgent demand of public interest to help our CDRNC in its job to contain our various programs for calamities in our area of Ozamiz, I move to adopt and concur with this resolution number 02-25 for approval na second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Honorable Chair.
Due to public interest and for this resolution, the Honorable Majority Floor Leader is passing this resolution reverting the funds under maintenance and other operating expenses for the procurement of automatic external defibrillators in the amount of 1,530,500 to capital outlay. Move for its adoption and concurrence of this resolution. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. For our concurrence also on adoption is resolution number 3 of the joint council meeting of the POC and CDRMC, resolution approving the utilization of the unexpended balance of the 2024 Local Disaster Reduction and Management Fund Investment Plan in the amount of 28,423,241 pesos and 76 centavos. I move for approval of its adoption and concurrence on a first reading with reservations. Honorable Chair.
Move for its approval and concurrence of this resolution on first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Due to the urgent demand of public interest, I move the motion to approve our concurrence and adoption of this resolution number 3 for approval on the first, second, and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Honorable Chair.
Due to the urgency of this request resolution, the Honorable Majority Floor Leader move for its adoption and concurrence of this resolution approving the utilization of the unexpended balance of the 2024 Local Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Fund Investment Plan in the amount of 28,423,241 and 76 centavos. Move for its concurrence and approval for second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Opposition number 7, resolution authorizing the local chief executive, Honorable Henry F. Paminal Jr. to enter into and sign on behalf of City Government of Ozamiz a memorandum of agreement with the provincial government of Ozamiz Occidental for the financial contribution of Ozamiz City in the amount of 6,733,520 pesos and 50 centavos, sourced from the Sports Development Program of 2025 Special Education Fund for 2025 Parong Pambuok. Sir, I'm here to Chairman of the Committee on Youth and Sports Development, Honorable John Pell, the Longshot, to introduce and recommend action on this item, Honorable Sir.
The Honorable John Phil Duhay-Longshot is now recognized by the Chair for the appropriate motion.
Thank you, Majority Floor Leader and Madam Chair. I would like to pass a resolution authorizing the local Chief Executive, Honorable Henry F. Paminal Jr. to enter into and sign on behalf of the City Government of Ozamiz City a memorandum of agreement with the provincial government of Ozamiz Occidental for the financial contribution of Ozamiz City in the amount of 6,733,523 and 55 centavos, sourced from the Sports Development Program of the 2025 Special Education Fund for the 2025 Palarong Pampuok for first reading with reservation, Madam Chair.
Move for first reading with reservations. Motion approved.
Due to the urgency of the said resolution, Madam Chair, I would like to pass this resolution into second and final reading on joint motion, waiving the internal rules.
Move for its this resolution on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules as being presented by Honorable John Phil. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Opposition number 8, the last but not the least, in line with the appearance of our city officer, Dr. Irok, reporting to us the dengue cases in Ozamiz City, Honorable Chair, and in line with my statement, I will go during the previous hour, Honorable Chair, I move to pass a resolution urging the people of Ozamiz City, every family and every resident of Ozamiz City to be proactive and aggressive in our stance, in supporting our stance of the LGU in our fight against dengue in Ozamiz, and to conduct measures against dengue, particularly to comply with the 5S program being enumerated by our citizen officer, Dr. such as the search and destroy, number 2, the self-protection, number 3, the sick early consultation, and number 4 and number 5, Honorable Sir, as being manifested by Dr. Rog, I move to approve said resolution on the proceeding with reservations, Honorable Sir.
Move for first reading and reservations. Motion approved.
In line with our endeavors of the NGO to sustain our program to combat the harm posed by dengue against the Ozamizers, I move the mission to pass a resolution urging the people of Ozamiz, every family every Ozamiz to be proactive and aggressive in the stance against dengue and to conduct analytic measures in our fight against dengue, particularly to comply with the 5S strategies being urged by our LGU to our central office on for approval, second and final reading, waiving internal rules.
Due to the urgency of this request resolution that we have to combat this dengue problem as being presented and manifested by Dr. Irog, move with the Honorable Majority Floor Leader to pass this resolution to adopt program on the 5S program to be implemented by all citizens of Ozamiz City. Move for its approval on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules. Any comment? Remarks? Hearing none, motion approved on the second and final reading, waiving the internal rules.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. There are no pending matters on my table under item written business for the reading. At this juncture, Honorable Chair, may I have patient privilege.
Honorable Majority Floor Leader, may we hear from Honorable Ko for some updates on the women activities? La? Oh, okay.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Chair. May we have the privilege and pleasure to hear on special matters from Honorable Dengue Season, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Suiso, you are now recognized for the chair.
For PCL matters, Madam Chair, none as of the moment.
Noted by the chair.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. May also have the pleasure and privilege to hear SK matters from Honorable John Bill, the Indian Longson, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Roy Longson, you are now recognized by the chair for some matters. SK matters.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For SK Matters, the SK Federation of Ozamiz Occidental convened sa muang third monthly meeting last March 21, 2025, and we discussed about the NMRAA activity, the unsay part sa SK nga ma-contribute. And the second item, Madam Chair, this coming March 31, 2025, we will convene our first quarterly meeting for the Local Youth Development Council, and we will discuss about, or our agenda is all about, first, the update of the members of the LYDC, second, the Youth Organization Registration Program, and the third is the SK web portal as per the memorandum of the National Youth Commission. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you for your information, Honorable Roy Longson. Noted by the chair.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. We also have the pleasure and privilege to hear on ABC matters from the co-chairman of the Barangay Affairs, Honorable Archer Ramiro, Honorable Chair.
Honorable Romero, you are now recognized by the chair.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. May have the pleasure and privilege to hear on matters concerning the intelligence people from Honorable Dengue Season, Honorable Chair.
The Honorable Linkes Viso is now recognized by the chair for some matters concerning the indigenous people.
For IP matters, Madam Chair, none as of the moment.
Noted.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Before I proceed to the final item, number 15, may I just remind my honorable colleagues to our public hearing this coming Friday at 1:30 to treat the 5 issue applications of 5 different businessmen of Ozamiz City, the Joint Committee on Public Hearing, the Committee of Olborsiso, Committee on Zoning, Planning and Settlement, the Committee on Trade, Commerce, as led by Honorable Kathleen, the Committee on Barangay Affairs, chaired by Honorable John Carlo Marion, Committee on Laws, Rules and Style, chaired by Disabilitation, and that's the Joint Committee, Honorable Chair. And I request our staff again to invite all the stakeholders to send a letter to city mayor's office for the appearance of our department heads, of the city engineers, the CMO, the BPLO, the city engineer's office, the city planning, the Bureau of Fire Department. Another stakeholders include the Toral Esperanza West Takupinan in the issue of the application of the backyard deputy restaurant in the Deputy District, Mosel. So, our invitation will be sent today for the public hearing is coming Friday at 1:30 o'clock in the afternoon. So, with that, Honorable Sir, unless my colleagues as any other important notice or announcement, I will now proceed to my, but Honorable Co has certain important matter to take up. May we have the floor, give the floor to Honorable Cecil Co, Honorable Sir.
So, I would like to reiterate the reminder of Honorable Majority Floor Leader for a public hearing this coming Friday, that's March 28, no?
28.
March 28, a joint committee. I think the joint public hearing is very important, so we urge everybody to please attend to this public hearing. Noted by the Chair, Honorable Majority Floor Leader.
May I also hear from Honorable Co, Honorable Sir? Honorable Cecil Co.
Yes, Honorable Cecil Co, you still have some
Thank you,
items.
Majority Floor Leader. Thank you, Madam Chair. So, I just received an advance copy of the program tomorrow at the MOPAC or Ozamiz Occidental Sports. MOPAC. No. The Athletic, Ozamiz Occidental Provincial Athletic Complex, no, for the NMRA Saludo. So it is set at 12:30 p.m. We
Tomorrow?
still haven't 12:30 p.m. We still haven't received the official invitation from the province, but I would just like to remind everyone that in case we are required to attend this, let's be ready with our uniform that is given to us, you know, the jacket, the polo shirt, the jogging pants, the shoes, and the bag and the cap for this activity. So it will start at 12:30 p.m. and will end at around 5 o'clock in the afternoon, with all the activities, with contest of the saludo dance, and turnover of the banner and other order of the programs as well. Thank you, Madam Chair.
So the program will start at 12:30 in Makita?
Tomorrow?
12:30.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. It's already tomorrow, March 26.
Because I thought we'll assemble here at 12:30
No.
in Ozamiz.
The parade and saludo will start at 12:30. The program proper is at 2:30.
At 2:20.
2:30. The program proper is at 2:30. The parade and the saludo, I remember we also joined in the parade and the saludo contest last time.
What
when
time
we
is
were
the
in
saludo?
12:30.
12:30, so we have to leave earlier.
Mga 11. Assemble tayo 11. With our uniforms na, naman tayo uniforms.
Yes. Because we were given uniforms, so that would mean will be attending the saludo, the parade and the saludo together with our athletes.
Honorable Chair, we are giving uniforms na, kompleto, with jacket. Last night, I received my jacket last night.
Yes.
When I come from the week
Yesterday.
sa Gamlinda.
So, we'll be ready with our uniforms, wearing our uniforms then.
The athletic uniform.
The uniforms given to us, it has a jacket,
So
The
we have to
polo
wear
shirt.
our uniform.
shoes, and cap, and string bag.
Honorable Chair, can I again request Honorable Cecil ko, as we have done before, to request for the coaster para kita na masakay para di tag guot sa traffic sa Mupak. So, can we have the si Honorable ko sige request sa una ni Mayor.
Yes, Madam Chair.
So our assembly time is 11 o'clock day, 11.
11 call time. Yes.
To be safe, we have to leave 11 o'clock.
Yes.
Oh,
Sa'yo ito pinag to.
Panilog to, we have
early
to
lunch,
Yes.
10:30.
have our lunch first before setting out to Orqueta.
Honorable Cecil should awake early before 11. Matag sa'yo kay 11 man at assembly.
Okay, so we have to repeat, no? Hopefully tomorrow we have to leave at 11 o'clock, estimated time.
11.
Ah,
11.
11, oh. Pwede tamo dali-dali. Estimated departure for...
Pero we haven't received our invitation.
Ha?
What the invitation?
We haven't received our invitation. I had my advance copy from the DepEd, Ozamiz School Division. Pero the invitation will be sent to us from the province daw.
I talked to
But
me
we were
last night.
given already uniforms.
In my talk to me last night, inquire ko, nag-activity ay yung ugmara. Ma-12:30 ko tayo.
The
Program,
saludo,
12:30 program dito.
yes,
Atong,
the saludo will be on tomorrow, no? And then the closing program, which I don't think we will be there na, is on kadjud lang
30.
30.
Sa
March
Sunday.
30. Yes, the closing program and the awarding will be on Sunday at 8:30 in the morning. But I don't think we will be requested to attend this closing program anymore. But tomorrow, let's be prepared na lang for a last minute invitation.
So early lunch na, early lunch tomorrow. Tomorrow, early lunch.
Okay.
Kaya ilibin mo ito mga symbol.
Okay, please be reminded tomorrow we have a date, we have an appointment. So I think we have to take some effort that we have to take an early lunch tomorrow. Making ourselves available 11 o'clock as the estimated time of departure for Oroqueta. And the vehicle shall be provided. Can we possibly, Honorable Co?
Yes,
can
I
we
will
possibly negotiate?
ask and arrange for the coaster as our vehicle for Orqueta, and I will give updates on our GC and to your LS, respective LS.
Okay.
Thank you.
I hope you can make the necessary arrangement now so that we can also prepare, no? But that's tomorrow naman. I hope the poster is available.
Yes, Mami, I will just give
Pwede
update
na using yan.
after the response of Miss Mia, Miss Mia from the Secretary of the City Mayor.
Okay.
Honorable Chair, we also need to discuss our next session. Kaya supposed to be our session session is April One, which is a holiday. Yeah, I heard from Governor last time, wag natin activity sa Orkita April 2. But when he told me last night, April 3 though. I don't know which is the final, April 2 or April 3. But we need to have a decision that week. Kung sa decision. If ever ang activity April 2, we'll have a decision April 3. April 3 itong activity, mag-decision April 2. We'll just be updated sa itong group chat. Saan na ra? April 1, holiday man. Muslim holiday. April 2, possibly na big meeting sa Rokita, tanang candidates sa election, whole province, or April 3 as mentioned by Mayor last night, basig na usap. So, we can have the decision next week, either April 2 or April 3, depending upon the activity in Rokita. So, na.
Okay. Any other announcement? Yes, Honorable Roy Lungsod.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In addition to the NMRAA, I would like also to inform this august body and to all Ozamiz nun that in Ozamiz City, dire ipahigayon ang boxing sa City Gym. So, sa mga Ozamiz nun nga gustong mo support, then open ang Ozamiz City Gym. Wala pa'y date as of now, and wala pa'y details kung kinsa ang magkontra ng mga region but or from the other division, and we will post as soon as possible. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Noted, Honorable Roy Lungsod. Any other information?
If there is none, Honorable Sir, I am now is inclined to proceed with my most present task. I move to adjourn the real session, Honorable Sir.
Session is adjourned.